Welcome to Understanding the Unhoused. My name is Joshua. Through a series of interviews with the unhoused community and those working to help the unhoused community, my intention is to increase the awareness of and empathy for this group. They are a misunderstood group, and my hope is by hearing their stories directly, hearing exactly what it's like day to day to be unhoused in this country, you will recognize the humanity in them and do whatever you can to make their lives a little easier. Before I start, I would like to send some very large props out to my girlfriend, Wendy, who has encouraged me through the entire process of getting this podcast started and has helped me on my first series of interviews. She has been nothing but a rock for me through this, and I could not thank her enough. Okay, enough ado. Wendy and I first met Mike when we were at a church called Glide in the Tenderloin district of San Francisco. Glide is known for helping the unhoused. They hand out food, and we were down there one Sunday hoping to volunteer. We got there too late. Find out that to volunteer for them, you actually need to sign up many days in advance, and I highly recommend anyone in the San Francisco area who wants to directly help the unhoused give it a shot. Mike came rolling down the street. He is an older black gentleman in a wheelchair. I should say a manually operated wheelchair. Asking if anyone knew the lyrics to Rocket Man by Elton John. And Wendy was kind enough to look those lyrics up for him. We got to chatting, and he was more than willing to talk about his experiences being unhoused for the podcast. A bit later on, I checked the audio long after we had parted ways with Mike, and come to find out the file could not be played. So the interview was, for all intents and purposes, lost. Cut to a few weeks later, Wendy and I are going out to the Mission District with some supplies to help the unhoused, and the first person we see rolling up the sidewalk is Mike. And we were both just flabbergasted and overjoyed that we could talk to him again, and he was more than willing to redo the interview. I should say the first time we talked to Mike, he was very coherent, had a lot of strong opinions and thoughts. This time around, he seemed a little less so, and that is why there has been a lot of editing on it, and thus it is probably the shortest interview I've ever done. I truly hope you enjoy it. I should say the recording starts off a little hot because I asked him a question before I realized I was not recording. So he's in the midst of answering the question when I started recording, and I didn't want to get him to start over again, so it starts a little more dramatically than others. Please enjoy.
We even had no place to stay. Like doing the respites, and then shelters. It's like, and then I got my money. It's like, and then I went to the hospital. I got sick. Then I'm staying through $1 million houses out there. Even though it was 15 people, it was cool. Then I went in and out program, and I trusted in people to help me out. It was like, and then I went to talk to the director, and she's like, okay, well, we'll send you to another shelter. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go citywide in the morning, go to Social Security office, and then we'll get the rest of my food stamps. And then I'm gonna just, man, this is what it is, man. Just like.
Mike, how did you get your caseworker, and if you needed to get a new one, do you know how to do that?
I did talk to him, but there's like, well, come back on Monday. Well, I gotta survive the weekend. The weekend is the hardest for me. And then South Market, mental health, got my money so they can pay my rent. I'm like, and they're like, well, we can't accept you. And Randy, she ain't doing shit for me.
Was that your caseworker?
Yeah, no, that's the payee lady. I bring the applications to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, she said, well, you gotta take it back to Social Security. I'm like, come on, y'all sending me around like a damn rubber band, man. you send me over here. These people tell me, no, you send me back over here. I'm like, that's when I get frustrated. Then after that, I do what I have to do to survive the night. We go to bed.
Can you talk about that? Can you talk about what you do every night to get through the night?
I know everybody. They sell drugs. They pay me.
Yeah.
Not much.
Mhm.
It's dangerous.
But that's all you can do out here.
Well, you give them something they need.
You know, I used to recycle, but ain't no recycling place around here. I'd rather do that. I'll push a buggy all day. You can't go to jail doing that. You go to jail doing other shit. And then it's like, I don't get frustrated. I don't get mad at you. God just take care of me. What do you do? Where I'm gonna sleep. You know what I mean?
And how do you rectify that? Where do you sleep?
Somewhere where it's far away from this area, safe and quiet. You know,
As much as you can.
Yeah. What areas do you feel safe?
Way up there by Safeway. On 30. Sometimes I don't have a blanket. You know what I mean? That's why I go to Oakland. Because I know everybody over there. And then they let me, you know, some of them let me crash on the couch. You know what I mean?
That's good.
And then, okay, 6 o'clock in the morning, you gotta get up and get out. Nobody wants to hear that.
Right.
I'm not used to that shit. But I mean, then you have to.
So, like, where are you gonna go, like, tonight after this? Are you gonna try to go to Oakland, or are you gonna stay here?
No, I'm getting the hell up out of here. I'm gonna go to Oakland tonight, where I know everybody. Because these people out here don't play fair. And then I come back in the morning, get my check, and I was gonna buy a tent, but I'm like, I wouldn't feel safe in a tent. Hell no. Because you're burning up tents. Especially if they think I'm working with the Hondos and think I got money. Yeah, so then the tent is like right on the ground. You know what I mean? People walk by. You know, the business I am in, which I hate it. You know, people be hating. You know, because they know who I work for sometimes, right? And they be like, oh, he probably got a little something, some money, you know. And I ain't got time to be fighting people. I had to fight. That's why I got this. I had to fight them to try to steal my shit.
Is that where you got that?
I was gonna ask where that shiner came
He
from.
thought I couldn't walk. I showed him. Yeah. He caught me one time, but he got the worst of me. I wanted to choke me.
Mike, what do you think what can people give you out here that helps the most?
I need some serious therapy.
Therapy. I said that last time.
Yeah.
I said last time. Someone to help talk, to work through.
You know, that's why I'm trying to think if I can transfer my shit back to Oakland. That's why I did have a good therapist over there. And I tried to get in Cherry Hill. It's like where you go sober every 3 days, then you go over there 5 days, then they'll find you somewhere to go. Then I went all the way down there and it's like, they were rubber man again. It's like, and then it was like late night, oh, nobody answered the phone. Ain't no van to come pick you up. I'm tired of people lying to me.
Yeah.
I really am. So I'm like,
if you were able to get like housing and therapy, and what do you think you would do then? Like, what do you think you could
go to
do?
school and cook.
Go to school.
Culinary school. And art classes. You know?
That's beautiful. Yeah. Mike, what do you think the greatest drawback is to being unhoused?
Food, warm, hot shower every day. See, and over there in Oakland, they gave me a free haircut. The store I used to work at.
That's nice.
And then I tried to, one by Lake Marion, I tried to get my pay transferred over him, because he got an apartment building. That messed my credit up. I rented a lot of equipment for him working on houses, and then he didn't take it back. And then calling me, I owe this, I owe that. And he's like, I went and talked to him. He was like, do I want to go back? And that's the only time in the last 22 years, I went to jail selling weed over there before it was legal. And I went to jail for that.
For how long?
3 months. They tried to give me more than that because that was my first case.
And now it's being, sold anywhere in every corner.
On every corner, now it's legal.
I'm glad it wasn't long.
Mike, do you think there's any benefit to being unhoused?
I used to think it was, but responsibility is a good thing. Because at the end of the day, it goes hell out here. You know what I mean? Sometimes I ride the bus all night. I know all the bus drivers. And they ride, we talk, because they know. I don't play when I get on all that crazy shit. They talk and say, all right, I'm going to go use the bathroom, probably give me something to eat, then we ride it back again. Next thing you know, it's morning.
So I'm assuming benefit would be no.
Ain't no benefit out here.
Okay. What do you think the greatest misperception is people have of people that are unhoused?
They think they're on mental health, they're on drugs, or it's a choice for them to be out here. I mean, it's not. Nobody wake up in the morning and say, "Oh, I'm gonna be homeless today." Nobody wants to do that. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm gonna do. One more try, okay? I'll go to handle my business in the morning and try to get back in the Walden house. I'm trying.
Have you had any experience in other shelters?
My Walden house, they have a big old mansion on Fillmore and Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
Me and the director are cool. I'm cool with all the directors,
That's awesome.
It's like, I'm pretty much cool with everybody, you know what I mean? So,
Would you say that to boil down that misconception is that everyone is mentally ill, that everyone chooses to be out here?
No, because I talk to them. I relate to them. They come and talk to me like, they sit there and tell me their story. Even though I be doing all this stuff, but I get it. I sit there and listen. I'm like a third street therapist. Yeah, and they were like, "It's kind of cool, man." That's what people gave me gloves and stuff. I listen to their stories every day. And, sometimes we were sitting there drinking a beer, they're like, "Mike, you hella cool." Well, we be chopping it up. It's like in Oakland when I was over there the last time. I asked my mom. Then this dude stopped. He said, "Man, you look tired. It was hot that day. Put you in the shade." We talked like almost an hour and a half.
That's awesome.
Chopping it up. You say, "I'm always here for you if you need me." That's what I do. Because I know how it is. I've been down there. I know. Some of them need help.
Yeah.
And it's like, they listen to me. Some of them listen to me, some of them don't. But it's like, but I'm not gonna stop trying.
The beauty is that you listen to them.
It's like, it's like sometimes I help one person, and they're doing good. They got a job and everything. God said, don't be like me.
What do you want to happen next for you, Mike?
I need somewhere where I can go to school and come home and do my homework. That's what I want to do. I be in school all day. I ain't getting no younger. Tired of fighting. I'm trying to find somebody that can help me take my money and pay the rent. Mm-hmm. That's all I want to do. Well, I got it, you know what I mean? And all these food, clothes, and my art supplies. I can do my homework. I really don't watch TV.
Okay.
And my music.
Art
my
supplies,
music.
music.
Mike, can you talk about music? What kind of music would you listen to if you could all day?
All day. Sade.
Sade.
Alan Jack, Travis Tritt. It's a little bit of what kind of mood I'm in. It could be like a little jazz, calm me down.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then, that's it.
Hi again. Thanks for listening. If you have any interest in contributing an interview with a member of the unhoused community or a community worker working with the unhoused community to get their stories and increase the awareness of and empathy for the unhoused, please go visit our website at understandingtheunhoused.org. Click on the contact button, and we will get back to you as soon as possible, set something up, and get things moving. I hope after listening to this episode, you will have a little more patience, a little more empathy, and a little better understanding of the unhoused.